All right, all right, all right, all right.
You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited.
All right, all right, all right, all right. Live, uncut, unedited is today. Don't you know? Don't you know? Don't you know? All right, come on in, people. This is live, uncut, unedited. This is where we
Tell the truth
and
and
what?
shame the devil.
All right, all right, all right, all right. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I want to give a shout out to my Facebook family, my YouTube family. What up? What up? What up? What up? We here today, here tonight. Ain't been on a couple of days, but we're back for a little while, just for a little while tonight. We ain't gonna bore you. We just want to talk about some news. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do that. Martin G. Johnson, please go and do that. Also, my Instagram, The Crime Chaser, one word, or my TikTok, Chicago Crime Chaser. All right, I got a viral video going on there right now on TikTok. It's going viral right now as we speak. Maybe you guys can go check it out. Chicago Crime Chaser. Yeah. Yes, I said Chicago because I am the Chicago Crime Chaser. Live, uncut, unedited. You already know what it is.
You already know what it is.
It's live, uncut, unedited. All right, let's get to our good people. All right, good people. Hey, Karen, what's going on? What's going on, Karen? All right. Yolanda Williams, how you doing? Cassandra Clark, what's going on? Deborah Adams, Coker, Don Tillman. All right. Jeanette, Drain Lake. Oh, what's going on? Nathan, what's going on, my brother? I see you, Nathan. I see. We're going to talk about a few things. We actually, what happened is, people, really breaking news for the ladies. There was a man that was charged with a sexual assault, and I believe he was a youth pastor here in the city of Chicago. And he probably was a great guy, but he got caught up and he didn't deal with his demons, and I hate to hear, one thing about me, when a man fall, or I don't like to glory when another man fall. I don't do that, because the same thing can happen to him, can happen to anybody. We all are in this flesh, and anything can happen at any given minute, I tell you. So I'm careful what I say and how I say it and when I say it about people. We have to be, the Bible said, let a man be slow to speak and swift to hear. So, but at the same time, we have to put it out there. If you're around here assaulting women, sexually assaulting women and robbing them and things like that, that has to be put out. Now, we can't hide you. We can't hide you if you're out there shooting, killing babies and old folks and women. Can't hide you. Molesting babies and raping women and sexual assault. We can't hide you when you do that. We can't do that. That's not cool. We can't do that. As a black man, as a black race, we can't do that. There's so much sex going on in these families. Raping family members and foster children and all that stuff. We don't talk about that. Grandmama, your son got a problem. He got a lust demon. And he loved messing with little girls, little children. He got a lust demon. But you hide, and you hide him, and he destroyed lives of innocent little babies because of his lust. And grandma, you didn't want him locked up. Now it has grown into a full-blown rapist now. He's learned how to hide his sex demons. People, we got to learn, people. We got to curve these things. These things are hard. Sex is powerful. Sex is very powerful, people. And if you don't have no self-control, you're gonna be in trouble. In trouble. I tell you. And I tell ladies all the time, you better be careful who you sleep with and what you sleep with. because it might come back and haunt you. See, one thing, it's a double standard here in America. It's cool when a man can lay with this one and that one and this one and that one. Oh, he looked on as a player, a pimp, or a cool dude. He's cool. But when a woman lay with this one and lay with that one, she becomes a 304. She's this and that and all bad names. It's a double standard. Just like in this society, it is a shame when a person is sleeping with the same sex, especially a male. But when a female does it, it's kind of like patted, overlooked. It's a double standard. I'm telling the truth and shame the devil, people.
Tell the truth.
I know y'all don't want to hear this, but I got to tell it. I got to tell it. I got to tell it. Tell the truth and shame the devil. So what I'm saying, grandma, when you notice that your son, your grandson got a little problem, squeezing breasts, grabbing between the legs, grabbing the buttocks, you got to curb that right now, grandma or mother, because if you don't, he's going to ruin somebody. He's going to destroy somebody's mind and mess up their childhood and having them growing up being all confused and messed up and have those trust issues. I have met some beautiful people, both males and females, but they all messed up in the head because somebody tampered with them when they was a little child. Somebody violated them. This is real. This is real. Should no man be touching his niece, his girlfriend, children, should not be touched in no kind of way. You shouldn't even have Google eyes, lust eyes toward children. Women, I warn you, be careful who you bring around your children. I'll always tell you on this live. And it's not, I know it sounds comical, but it's real. Some of you women, you're not the prize. Your children are. And you thinking the man looking at you in your pajamas or your tight, whatever you got on, he's looking at your daughter or your son. That's what he's looking at. This is real now. I'm telling you. And most of the times, we won't know our children are being molested until they get of age, into teenage or adulthood. This is real. There are some horror stories amongst our community. I'm talking to Black folks now. We got some family secrets. When I say we, as a race, as a group, that we know uncle is touching little children. We know father touching little children. I'm telling you, people, we're living in a sick generation. Sick. We got young people, young as 14 and 15-year-old, are raping people, pulling guns on Uber Eats women, dragging them into buildings and raping them at a young age. Where did they learn that type of behavior from? It's real, people. We still got people putting drugs in a woman's drink to sedate her so they can have sex with her. Still going on right now in 2023. Let me tell y'all something, people. I'm not hiding no pedophile, fires, whatever you want to call them, child molesters, no rapers. You better go get yourself some help. Not hiding you at all. You're going to get dealt with. You out here destroying people's lives, raping them, grooming them, setting them up. That's wrong. Dead wrong. Well, I didn't touch it, but you know what you're doing. You setting them up. You setting them up. Old man, leave that little boy alone. Because is less fortunate. Now you want to go buy some gym shoes. You want to groom them. And you want to play wrestle with him and fun him. He don't know he's being taken advantage of. Oh, I know y'all don't want to hear this, but I got to tell the truth and shame the devil. I got to tell the truth and shame the devil. A lot of our children have been molested, both boys and girls, molested. They are confused when it comes to their sexuality. They have been hurt, stained. It's real. So mama, be careful who you bring around your babies. Mama, be careful who you allow to watch your babies. Mama, don't let these men sit your small children on their lap unless you know them or you right there. All right? I'm talking this talk now. Somebody need to hear this. I don't know who need to hear this, and I ain't really come on this live to talk about it, but it came in my spirit, and I'm going to tell it. Maybe that's why God liked me, because I got a big mouth. And I tell it. I ain't afraid to tell it. I'm sounding the trumpet, as the church folks say. And I tell you, ladies, watch these men's eyes, the way they look at your children. Watch their minds. Listen to their talk. When a man tell you he don't want to watch no babies and he's just pushing it, trust me, he don't want to watch no. He got his reasons. Don't force him to stay in the house watching some babies, because it might end up as being a nightmare. And we hear cases like this all around the country. Lady went to work. Her 16-year-old daughter called her mom, and she didn't feel comfortable because of the mama boyfriend. He wound up sexually assaulting and killing her. It's real. I've talked to so many young ladies that have lived in foster homes, have been mistreated and molested. I'm telling you. It takes a real man with some moral character not to stoop that low. Seriously. And any friend of mine, I'll tell them, if a woman allow you to come in her house around her children, even live there, you better respect her children. You better not look at her children. You better not tell me you looking at her children, because I'm going to tell her. Well, you say, well, Martin, her daughter 19. She got 121, 22. They be looking at me. So what? So what if they're grown? This is not mama and daughter time. This is mama time. This is real. And it's a lot of ladies out here that can identify what I'm saying. You have not told nobody. Your father touched you. Your brother touched you. Your uncle touched you. Your cousin touched you. Even your own friend touched you. Imagine a grown man touching a little bitty baby. That's terrible. Something is wrong with you. You have a demon. You have a lust spirit, and you have to be dealt with. You need some spiritual and psychological help. Something is wrong with you. You have to fight them demons and face them demons. They are demons. Ladies, quit allowing your teenage daughters to walk around the house on booty shorts on when your man there. Stop it. Don't do it. Got their crotch showing? Don't do it. Make them put on some clothes. Well, you say, well, Martin, this is my house. Nigga dress how they want. No, it's just a matter of respect. You don't want your man or your boyfriend or your associate, whatever you call him, looking at your daughters, regardless if they're of age or not. And we know, and everybody know, let's be honest, you have young girls at 13, 14, 15, got bodies like they're grown. but they babies. And some men don't care. They don't care. If they can get opportunity to go in for the kill and without nobody knowing, oh, they'll say will. They'll do it. So I'm telling you, ladies, I don't know why God is leading me this way, but somebody got to hear what I got to say. Do not allow your young daughters to walk around half naked in you all's house when you have male company in the house. Period. Your son too. And you know your son a little feminine. You know it. He came out that way. Tell him put on some clothes, loose clothes or something. Well, you say, well, Martin, he shouldn't be looking at them no way. You're right. He shouldn't be looking at them. But you don't know what's in the hearts and the minds of people. You don't know. Only way you know what's in the hearts of the minds of people is when they speak and their actions that tell you what's in them. Because whatever's in you is going to come out. I'm a firm believer, whatever man appetite is, it's going to come out. Every man and every woman know what their appetite at the end of the day. You know what you like. He know what he like. She know what she like. So, ladies, I don't mean to bring y'all into comfort zone, but there's a warning to somebody. Somebody need to hear this. Somebody has been slipping, lacking. Put your daughter clothes on. Tell her put some clothes on. Don't come out the room with the boy shorts on, with your belly button showing and your tattoos on your leg. Put some clothes on when the man is in the house. And I remember back in the day that we couldn't even sit in the entertain adult company. We had to be in the room. This is real. So mama and grandmama, watch them babies. You know your son is a pervert. Why send him downstairs with the babies down in them playing in the basement when y'all having a barbecue? You know he's a pervert. It don't take long. We seen what happened over in Rainbow Beach. A man of Hispanic descent molested a little girl in the washroom on the 4th of July. Parents wasn't watching. So many people out there. We living in a sick world, people. Everybody don't have God. Everybody don't have morals. Who cares about what's right and what's wrong? We live in a society, if you feel like doing it, do it. If you feel like walking naked, walk naked. That's the type of society that we living in. Pretty soon, they're going to be going with animals and calling it normal. Again, grandma, you know your pervert son. You know he got a problem. Keep him away from that autistic young man, special needs young man, and special needs young lady. Keep him away. And I was hearing today over the internet somewhere saying that a lady had been on bed rest, I think on a life support or something, on oxygen for 10 years in a nursing home or something. She wound up pregnant and having a baby. That's alarming. We got some sick people out here, people. They don't care who they relief themselves on, a girl or a boy. They sick. This is real, people. I don't know why I'm talking like this, but it just had to come out. It just had to come out. I'm telling you, somebody need to hear it. Somebody need to hear it. I'm telling the truth. Because I'm mad at them grandmas, because them grandmamas and them foster mamas, you always turn a blind eye to some of these. Have these little foster babies and know your son is a pervert and he raping the foster baby, sleeping with the foster baby, and you don't say nothing. You don't do nothing. You don't get that boy no help or that girl no help. Now we live in a day and age, we got to watch girls on girls too. We got girls out here, little bitty babies in grammar school holding hands. What they know about sex? You just got here. Something you didn't watch on the internet. Somewhere. Some pornos. You don't know about no sex. Sex is a male. Sex is a female. A gender. Real. Young lady and young man, I want to apologize for your parents and your guardians that allowed this to happen to you. I want to apologize for that. Because it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. Mama decided to go to the club and she had uncle watching you, and uncle had his fingers down in your pants. As a race, as a leader, as a father, as a grandfather, we apologize. Real talk, people. This is real talk. Somebody's hurting tonight. Somebody got an attitude in life because they've been taken advantage of since a small child. Multiple occasions. I've talked to many women, and a lot of them told me they have been raped. And it's always the uncles and the fathers and the cousins, and sometimes it's a random person. It's sick, people. Sick. People's minds are sick. And I'm going to tell you, women, you can keep taking all them clothes off and showing all that skin, but it's people out here that's ready to snatch you up and sell you to the highest bidder. It's real. People have parties just to recruit women. Turn them out. Turn them out. Listen, you got gay men turning out straight men. You got straight men trying to turn out women. Inviting other people in the bedroom. Group sex. Perversion. Sick people. We live in that day and time. Watch your children. Talk to your children. Love on them. Apologize for them. I tell you, I talk to a lot of rape victims, and they always point the finger back at their parents or their guardian. They knew it was happening. They didn't do anything about it. So now in life, they smoking weed. They drinking. They don't know if they want a boy or a girl. Some of them. This is not always the case. They messed up. They got trust issues. Always got attitude. Can't get along with nobody. Because they have been hurt. And they haven't given a chance to heal. I know this is a painful conversation, but we have to talk about it. It's happening in the Black community. It's happening in these houses. It's happening in the Jones house, the Johnson houses, the Phillip houses, and the McAfee house, all these houses. We're talking about family secrets. Things that we don't talk about in the public hurts. Listen, young man that's dating a grown woman, her teenage daughters can feel you looking at them. Your lust is so strong that they get a bad vibration from you looking at them. They know, well, you say, well, Martin, I didn't say nothing to him, but it's the way you looking at him. You stripping them with your eyes. The Bible said the eye is a light to the soul, light to the body. You don't have to say nothing to a woman verbally. The way you look at her, the way you undressing her with your eyes. Man, go get yourself some help. Woman too. Because you got women out here too. I heard of a case where a stud and a man was raping a girl. I know about a case like that. And I'm going to tell you, easy victims, easy rape victims, like when parents got drug problems, their children tend to get taken advantage of. Parents, children that tend to get taken up, that are poor, low income, don't have much, begin to, those children, those are easy victims. They prey on the poor, on the dysfunction, on the one parent, single parent household. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. You know that boy ain't got no gym shoes. Now here come this gay man, want to turn him out. He grooming him now. He buying some shoes, taking him out to get something to eat. Now they going out together, and the gay man rubbing his hand on his shoulder. You know, he grooming him, seeing how far he can get. Listen, man, get your hand off that boy. Get your hand off him and leave him alone. Don't be out here trying to turn people out. This is not a game. Some people are not going to play that game with you. They'll kill you. And I'm going to tell you, you got some parents out here, if you touch their daughter or their son, the police ain't going to be able to save you. I'm going to say that. If they find out, the police ain't going to be able to save you. Because some people kill you over their children. You mishandle their children. And some of you daycare workers and daycare owners, watch your workers. Keep them cameras rolling. Don't be mistreating no babies. Don't be funneling no babies. Watch them. It's real. I don't even know why I'm talking about this, but it just came up with me. I'm hoping I'm doing a good job opening up somebody's eyes. People, we living in a day and age that we got to watch as well as pray. Lay your hands on your baby and pray when they leave the house, before they leave the house. Talk to God, say, God, protect my babies from danger seen, whether it's unseen. Lord, don't let no harm come to them. Lord, keep them from fire, thieves, and gunshot violence and all that. You got to pray, sisters and brothers. Here's a youth pastor, a pillar in the community. Got all these accusations on him. Young man, I believe about 36 years old. All these accusations. Again, I said earlier, I don't glory when no man fall. But I ain't had no child molester, no rapist taking up for him. And that's why I tell you, ladies, if the pastor want to counsel your young teenagers, you sit in on the counsel session. Do not allow your son or daughter to talk to the pastor without you being present. You should be present. Well, I'm the pastor. Let me talk to her by herself because I know if you go, they go. No, pastor. I'm sitting in the room. I'm just going to be quiet, and I want to hear. Because we don't want pastor rubbing on his or her knee or thigh, talking about, Lord bless him. Oh, no, pastor, get your hand up on him. You got to watch these preachers too. Watch them. They still are men. Watch them. I'm telling you, watch them. If not, they're going to destroy your children. And I'm not talking about the Catholic Church. I'm talking about all types of churches. Don't make no difference. Preacher's a preacher. Church is a church. All these synagogues, whatever. Watch them. Anybody that want to talk to your sons and daughters, counsel on one-on-one, you need to sit in on a counseling session. Watch it. It's your duty as a parent, as a guardian, as a grandmother, as a grandfather, to protect your children, your foster children, your godchildren with your life. It's your duty. This is real. Appreciate y'all, people. Preach. I'm preaching tonight. I think I'm going to end it right here, people. Appreciate y'all. Y'all pray for me that I be the father, that I be the example of everything that I talk about and believe in and stand on it by God's grace. I'm a man. And I got to treat you right. Even when I don't want to. I got to treat you right. I got to love you. Somebody said, I love you. Ain't a thing you can do or say about it. Now, because I love you, that don't mean I got to go along with your immoral behavior or your lifestyle or what you in, or I got to agree with it. Because I can love you from a distance. Y'all make sure y'all share this video. Somebody need to hear it. Somebody really need to hear it. Tag somebody. Share it with somebody. Ladies, most of you are the custodian parent. Watch your babies. This is real. And I know you got to go to work and the bills got to get paid, but lay hands on them babies and pray for them babies and ask God to protect them. Ask God to send the right people in your life to watch your children while you go out there working, while you go to work and stuff like that. We have to watch the school teachers, the school security guards, the counselors. We have to watch them all because our children are innocent. And we don't want nobody to rob them of their innocence. We don't need that. Every child should have a right to be a child. No adult should come along and violate a child and destroy their life because of their sexual desires or their sexual fantasies.
You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil.
At the end of the day,
I love being black.
If anybody out there been touched, go run and get you some help. Talk to somebody, get you some counseling. Mama, foster mama, granddaddy, father, we got to do a better job in protecting our children. They didn't ask to come here, and we didn't ask to come here either. But it's on us to protect what God has given us, have lent to us. Appreciate y'all for listening to me. I didn't know I was wanted to get some calls, but that's okay. This is how God wanted to go, and I'm not going to go against where God wanted me to go. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate you for listening to me. I don't know why I went this route, but I had to go this route. Thank y'all so much. Good day.